Yeah, and we are live.
Awesome.
Hello, Kamal. Kamal, hello, Chad. How are you doing today?
All good, all good, all good, Gary. Very excited for this webinar. One I was waiting for a very long time. Well, not long, but I was eagerly waiting.
Yeah, actually, I think it's a very important product feature right now,
Yeah.
and uh, I think the first version of this product feature was 2 years ago, something like this, and today, yeah, it will present of all new feature about automation flow builder, and I think we could wait a little bit our CEO Mike, and he could present this feature because yeah, it's a big update. But chat, if you have any question before we start, I think any question about Boomerang, about tactics, sales, about product, please send to the chat. Yeah, and we could start with small Q&A section before we start our presentation.
It would be quite interesting to also see if does some of our audience already use Go High Level, maybe have they, or any other software, automation software, Make.com, even GHL, or anything else similar
Mm-hmm.
to the
Yeah,
average
it's
experience.
good question. Please text in the chat. Yeah, if you use some automation flows. Because for me as a marketer, yeah, some automation flows, it's I think main features for some things like Zapier, like Make,
Yeah.
create some AI agent using Make. Yeah, sometimes Go we create AI bot for creating some creatives for Facebook ads, and I've prepared all mechanics in the make.com. Yeah.
Awesome. We've got a question from Mao Nawan, and he is asking, I had an initial sales meeting with someone from Boomerang. I want to know how I can sell this service to restaurants. How should I charge business? So, Mao, first of all, welcome. If you want to sell this service to restaurants, you've definitely made the right choice. Obviously, of the many verticals you can go with, restaurant is one of our favorite, one of my personal favorite actually, because that's what I kind of specialize in. And it's simply because 40% or probably more of the SMBs are restaurants. So it just makes perfect sense. Pricing wise, it just depends on what your added service is. If you want to sell it as it is, of course, you can match Boomerang price a little bit more or less. But if you add some of your own service, you can go even more. Like in my agency, I charge in the UK minimum £500 per month. So that's my fees basically. That includes helping them, supporting them, setting everything up, and also a little bit of meta ads and stuff. So yeah, it just depends on what you're going to provide. But restaurants, go for it. Definitely, highly recommended. Hi, Mike. Mike is here now.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, yeah.
Hi guys, hi everyone. Really happy to be here. A long time ago, I was attending webinar last time, and I'm happy to be here again. So pretty excited about today's topic. And guys, just want to introduce you to my colleagues, to my co-host today. I'm going to host this webinar with Gary and with Kamal Hussain. And I'm pretty excited to share that Kamal joined our team as a team member, and I don't know who are more happy, Kamal or we are. I hope we are more happy than he is, because it's an amazing opportunity to work together and improve the product, improve the results, and deliver only the best features and proven results to you guys. That's all about it. So, how are you doing, guys?
Awesome. I'm very excited to finally to be able to share it with everybody. And as I was saying, Gary, that something I was waiting for. So amazing, finally it's here, and it could only get better from here. Amazing.
Absolutely. I just want to say that Automation Flow Builder is some kind of feature that we cooked for last 1.5 years. It took a lot of time of our development team. It's not about that we tried and it was hard for us, which is true. But the most important thing that this functionality, this feature right now allows you to do a lot of stuff that was actually unavailable before, to be honest. And I just want to start from the main agenda for this webinar today, because as I know, the most of our audience today for this webinar are marketers, digital agency owners, and some kind of marketing related people that are looking for using this product and install this product for local businesses and try to get as maximum results as possible, but to save the time at the same time, to do a minimal number of manual efforts as possible, because we are marketers and our mission and our DNA, if you don't mind, is to automate everything we can, right? And just do a couple of steps back and just observe and see how all the metrics are growing. That's our dream, and this is why we're here today. So then, Automation Flow Builder, what is that? Definitely, you know what is Active Campaign, what is Zapier, what is basically Automation Flow Builder in Go High level. And definitely, I believe you already tried it many times to create some kind of automations around everything you can expect and about any goal that you want to achieve in your marketing. Let's just imagine case when you have a birthday notifications and birthday gifts to your customers. Of course, you can do some kind of, expect some kind of pre-built stuff in loyalty program to do so. But at the same time, probably you want to reward your customers some specially. Give them not only the stamp, but give them reward. Send them not only push notification with reminder, but send them SMS, email, and push notification reminder. Let's say 3 days ago with special offer, offering them like 3 days with 50% off discount just to invite the person who want to celebrate the birthday and his or her company just to celebrate in your location. It's also the case. And with Automation Flow Builder, it's exactly the tool that helps you to automate and create automation around any idea in marketing that you can only imagine within our product. So that's the main thing that we're going to discuss today and we're going to present. My main goal is to just briefly and explain and show you the top view of this feature. And Kamal will support me with some really useful use cases, how you could implement this feature and what kind of things you can automate in your daily marketing life for your clients, basically. So again, the main problem that we're trying to achieve with this feature is that saving your time and effort of manual working when you're trying to send email campaigns, push campaigns, send reminders or something like that. You just need to set once, implement some kind of, a couple of hours to do so, think about how automation should look like and implement it once, then step back and see how executions are going on and what kind of metrics do you see on the dashboard and how they are growing, which is most important. So going ahead, what is Automation Flow Workflow Builder and how it works? Just briefly, because I completely understand that we are broadcasting today for very, very mature and experienced audience. We have a trigger, some event that happened on our platform, and we could track that. For example, cart installation, for example, trying to install the cart, but the cart wasn't being installed completely, and we have the trigger to send SMS with the personal installation link and just push customer to the end of the journey and make sure they will install, for example. Or as an event, we can use the birthday, as I said previously. As an event, we can use reach some kind of level of earned points, earned stamps, earned rewards, or something like that. Or even just changing your RFM segment from loyal and regular customers to customers at the risk. It's a good trigger for us. And knowing that on autopilot, you can save your customers who are about to leave your business forever, for example. So after we know the trigger, after we set up this trigger and automate it, we can do any of actions after that. What could be an action? Just enroll customer into the loyalty program, create loyalty card, deliver this loyalty card over text message or email, or proceed with bonus point balance. For example, add 200 bonus points with 3 or 5 days expiration period just to the birthday party, for example. Or even send them push notifications, or even send them SMS messages or emails, anything else. Trigger, then action. And in addition of that, we have a conditions. Conditions, they are very important in terms of making this automation very flexible and allow you to tailor this automation really around your goal and achieve your goal as maximum as possible. So you can see, for example, sending push notification and sending email with card installation link. After 2-3 days, you can double check if this particular customer installed the loyalty card or not. If not, you can send a follow-up SMS or email on autopilot without thinking about that completely, just completely hands-off process. So again, 3 things: triggers, actions, and conditions in between of them to make sure any idea that you created will be deployed for 100% within this automation flow builder. So I do not need to explain. I think that it will help you to save a lot of hours of manual work and allow you to sell this product for a higher price point for your clients. Because again, it's not just simple rewards mechanic that works from the box, but this is also an automation at the top of that. And you can charge also for setting up those automation for your customers and maintain and support them at the time, during the time. It's also the good point to charge more for ongoing support and reporting fees from your customer. So as a result, what you can do within this automation flow builder, of course, you can get much more closer and much more personalized communication with the customer base. As a result, you can expect higher retention rate, higher average order value, and the higher revenue at the top of that overall for this business. So it's all about the automation. It's all about saving the time and at the same time earning more money and delivering more value and revenue for your client's business. Basically, that's all I wanted to say about the general agenda and general feature set that we developed. I just want to confirm that our knowledge base can currently updated, and you could find it by the link docs.boomerangme.cards. Gary, could you please post this link into the chat? And you will be able to find any information about how to use Automation Flow Builder in details with screenshots, with the explanation, everything how we love to do so. So I think that's pretty much it. And what I wanted to say, Kamal, the stage is yours. Please show a couple of use cases that we can just copy and paste into our environment.
Sure. Thank you, Mike. So let me just share my screen.
Please.
Screen. Okay. Assuming you can see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is visible right now. Everything is fine. Sorry, this one. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Awesome. That's great. So I'll quickly go through because I don't want to take too long. Just like Mike said, we're assuming we've got some seasoned users here. So I'm sure they will experiment and they will have so many crazy ideas. But these are like some of the more basic ones. And one of the things that I'm going to do moving forward as the product gets even more crazier is I'm going to come up with some crazy automation, crazy flows for specific scenarios. And I will also post it in our private and public group as well. But as for this presentation, just kind of the introductory stuff, I will go through a few kind of vertical based. So restaurants, my favorite vertical. I'm going to go with that one first. So here's an example. So a welcome flow. So goal is to welcome the customer. Customer card is created or installed. So that's the trigger Mike was talking about, and the action could be send welcome message. It could be an SMS, it could be email, it could be notification. It could be all three as well. Maybe you want to send an introductory offer, or maybe it's just a welcome. Hey, you're on board. Here's how this works. This is how it works. Whenever you want to use it, make sure you come and you have it installed on your phone. We don't accept screenshot, whatever it is. All these terms and stuff can go as well on the welcome one. Another really big one is the birthday one. So this is where you can drive visits on birthdays. So the trigger would be customer's birthday is today. And again, I will need to check what the conditions are. It could even, if it's not there already, very likely in the near future, it will be that it could be, customer's birthday is in 7 days, or is, in this case, is today. Then send them a personalized birthday greeting, potentially with a discount, some sort of free item or bonus points, whatever it is. Again, you can be very creative with this stuff. But the main thing is, as Mike suggested, is the kind of the flexibility you're getting. You can really pretty much build on whatever scenario you have, and make it very personalized, hyper personalized for the customers, and of course for your clients' needs as well. So post-visit engagement, encourage repeat visits after dining. So card is scanned, that's the trigger. Wait some time, in this case, for example, 24 hours, send a thank you message with a bounce back offer. Again, I'll kind of quickly go through it because I don't want to take too much of your time, just to give you some ideas, and then maybe Mike can go through in terms of how to actually build it. So 1 or 2 examples. So rewards reminder, the customer gets get customers to redeem the rewards. So reward count is reached. So they have the reward in their card. You can just send them a reminder, say, hey, your reward is waiting for you. And again, RFM plays a big part in this, and this could be based on a certain group of customers. So your loyal, regular, or even the people needs the attention. You've got the conditions in there for you to kind of really fine tune, okay, who gets what message and when, and based on what event. So this is very powerful stuff. This is a really good one as well, win back. So win back lapsed customer, move to RFM segment, maybe sleeping or at risk or needs attention. You can send a personalized comeback offer. Otherwise, obviously, those customers will be lost. And this win back, again, once you set it up, it's just happening automatically in the background. You're not having to do anything as well, and then your client is very happy. So these were some of the kind of popular and recommended, the right in the beginning, easy go-to low-hanging fruits for this particular feature. As for salons and spas, something like this, new client welcome. So again, like a welcome offer, a message you can do. In this case, depending on the vertical, of course, the actions are slightly different. For these guys, maybe it makes sense to kind of invite them for a booking, or maybe invite them to book early, or first booking offer or something along this line. But again, you get the idea. There's a lot that you can do here. Birthday pamper offer, celebrate customer's birthday. Again, it's the same as the restaurants, but if you're in this kind of vertical here, salons and spas, definitely in the beginning you do want to consider these workflows, set it up early, because like I said, they are the low-hanging fruit. Rebooking prompt, so somebody's booked once, wait certain days and then send them another reminder. Say, hey, you've had your nails done, last month. Great. I'm sure they've grown again. It's time to book another one again, So this time-based stuff is really, really, really amazing. You can do a lot with it. VIP rewards, and this could be based on certain segments. if they reach certain points, you send them certain reward or points maybe. You can reward them, based on preset triggers. Feedback and reviews, that's very important. I'm not sure if this is in, actually somehow I missed it here, but that's an important one as well that I would recommend everybody to set up in the beginning, is to gather rewards. So gather feedback. Card scanned, send review requests works best for the champions. So anybody in the champions, usually the champions are who takes action fast. They've joined the the loyalty program and they've come in fairly quickly. So those guys, definitely we're expecting them to give good feedback and good reviews. So when the card is scanned, the action is to send a review request. Again, it could be an SMS, an email, it could be even a notification, because obviously on the card itself we have that link as well, the review link. Maybe, I don't think we've been through that. Maybe you can show everybody that feature as well. Retail and boutique, same, first time reward. I'm not going to go into details. It's similar. Obviously, the action changes slightly based on the vertical. This is an interesting one as well, where you do a milestone gift. So reward the repeat purchases. So maybe they've reached a certain number of stamps. You can send them a message unlocking a milestone reward. Just to kind of, if you think like, okay, maybe we've got 10 stamps in total, and you've got a lot of people who are like 4 or 5, and then they're not moving forward. It's a bit slow. You can do something there. Everybody who has 5 can just do this like bonus or something. So there's a lot you can do. You can set up milestones and give those rewards and points, whatever it is you have set up very strategically, in order for you to push those guys to carry on with the loyalty program and do multiple visits. Seasonal promotions as well, again, trigger based and RFM based. If they're in doubtful, at risk, it works best for them, or anybody really. To be honest, it's really up to you and your client, what the situation is in the business, what the strategy is, what are you trying to push, and it's about the trigger, whatever the event is, action, and obviously you can fine tune it further using conditions and the RFM as well. In this case, gyms and fitness, new member welcome, post workout engagement. So if they've come in, of course they scan the card, that means they came in, they've had a session, they've gone, right? You can send something, whatever that may be, whatever the relevant product or the message should be, you can do that. Loyalty reward for them coming in, right? If they're inactive, you can send them something. So again, it will be based on the RFM as well. Could be a motivational comeback offer, or it could be just any generic message just to motivate them. Because you can use the notifications, maybe SMS, email, not as often, but the notifications, it's okay to send them regular notifications, just with not maybe any points or offers or anything, just a little nudge. Say, hey, you know what, you're doing really well. Come back, whatever the case is. Some generic and cross-sector offers. So you got the referral campaign. So that obviously that's the feature within Boomerang. We all know. So generate referrals. So card issues, that is a new sign up. Send referral messages. Because how many times somebody installs the card, everything's fine, they're happy, they're a regular customer, but they'll forget about it. The fact that there is a referral system in there, and now you can kind of time to time remind them, because that's probably one of the easiest and the most cost-effective way to get a new customer and a very good customer. Because when you refer somebody, usually it's your friends and family. They already know about the product, services. The person who's already the loyal customer, they're doing all the selling for you. So that's a very powerful one. Churn prevention, prevent the customer from churn. If they moved onto a certain RFM, then you send them something to bring them back. That's obviously just in general, a very powerful way to use this workflow. Rewards and celebrations. So celebrate customer achievement. They've reached certain rewards count, send them a congratulatory message highlighting the unlocked rewards. So these are some of the kind of the low-hanging fruits or the immediate ones you should consider for your clients, and talk to them and say, okay, well, here's what we can do now, and make a plan. Obviously, everything has to be kind of strategic. Come up with their strategies and say, okay, well, we can do X, Y, and Z. And like I said, these are just like kind of the very low hanging, the easy to kind of set up one. I am very excited, and it's something that I'm working on actively to go on vertical based. So for restaurant, for salons, and everybody, and really come up with real life scenarios of, okay, in restaurant, this is a challenge, this is a goal, or this happens, that happens, and then based on that, these are the strategies. Use this trigger to do this, and this is why we should do it, and this is the reason we should do it like this and not like that, and the possible rewards or the offers we should do is these and not these because of X, Y, and Z. So really kind of very strategic, well thought through kind of workflows, supported by great strategic thinking that is kind of vertical based. So for restaurants and salons and gyms or whatever, these are the things I'm working on, and you guys will have access to those soon as well. So I'm very excited for that reason. But as for to get started, I think there's plenty here you can choose from. So yeah, I can see there's a lot of questions. Gary, if you want to help me with it.
I just want, yes, of course. If the question, I just want to add a couple of cents to what you said just now, that all the stuff, all the automations Kamal will prepare, they all will be available to just copy and paste like a snapshots in high level by the unique link. And you will be able just to get all his experience, knowledge, and marketing genius and just implement it in your flow in a couple of days. And you know what? Please join this journey with us together, because definitely some your tips and tricks from the marketing, your hacks, how to hack the brain, hack the market, and get a lot of attention from the customers to increase the sales. Please feel free, create amazing automations, share them, and post the links across our communities on school, on Facebook, everywhere. Just share it privately if you want with someone. But let's build it together. It's an amazing platform. It's an amazing feature that allow us actually to share the knowledge and spread the word across the community and help each other to succeed with the platform. Sorry, Kamal and Gary, yes, of course, please go ahead with questions. And by the way, we see Amit is there after the sales call, I hope. Amit, how are you doing, friend?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, Mike. Hi, Gary. Hi, Kamal. Good to see you all.
Hi, Mid.
Okay, all the setup is here. All the team is here. Let's go ahead by the questions.
Yeah, Kamal, we have a question from John Sarah. How can I send push notification to a specific RFM segment?
Yep. So let's that specifically, I believe. Oops. Let me just log into one of my clients. Okay. So this specific workflow. Sorry, who was the question from?
From John.
John. Yes, so I believe this specific one, unless there's any changes, Mike, this specific one is yet to be added. Let me just double check if it's there. So we want to be able to send a notification to a certain RFM. So that needs to basically just come into the additional filter here, which is yet to be added basically. So that will be, again, how you would do it, I can answer. But as for when you can do it, it will be very soon. So customer created, and then you go to filter, and just like any of these filters here, you would just have a filter that says RFM. and you would
Yep.
do RFM. But let's just say, again, just correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I'll just say, pretend this is, RFN.
Yeah, you're right. And you can select some kind of RFM. You can select one or many. You can select one of many, and it will be very, very flexible in terms of the setup, of course.
Yeah, and then you just do this basically. That's it. Finished.
Yes.
So the only difference here,
3 steps.
Yeah. It's very simple to use. That specific RFM on the conditions or the filter is to be added. That's it.
I just want to say that you can do it right now, even without Automation Flow Builder. All you're going to do is just to open the marketing automation that we have with the push notifications. And you need to go to push automation section. In the push automation section, you will be able to see all the segments and the message within this segment. It means when anyone will join this segment, they will automatically receive free push notification with some certain message that you prepare. So it's already have in the product, but not yet in Automation Flow Builder. But definitely it would be in the next couple of steps.
Yep.
Let's go ahead. Kamal, maybe you can show some kind of simplest automation with birthday notification, birthday reward, and birthday SMS or email in addition to push notification. Like a simple flow just to show us live how to do so. And if you don't mind, could you please a little bit zoom in the screen to make it more visible? Yeah, cool.
This is better, yeah. So in fact, what we can do, we can go through these, very, very easily, right? So as we've talked about, so it's all about trigger and an action, an event and an action. So when this happens, do that. That's pretty much it, really. And of course, there's some filters and some conditions. So if you just see what are the options at the moment is, so customer created. So when the customer is created, remember guys, so this is kind of different to card installed, right? Because customer created is they filled in the form, all the details are there, but it might not be the case that they have actually added the card onto their wallet, right? So that's why this is two different triggers here. So customer created maybe, so what is the use case here? And actually this is one that I think everybody definitely needs to use, is basically customer created, right? And then let's see what are the conditions. Card status is equal to not installed. So can you see how easy it is? And I'm saying apply. So we're saying customer is created. Actually, there's another one. Let me get rid of that one. In fact, let me start again. Apologies. I'm going to do a new one. Create automation, test. Okay, trigger, customer created. There you go. And we want to say, edit the filter, and we want to say card status is equal to not installed, apply. Okay, so everybody who's not installed a card, but they are a customer, we can do this. Okay, so obviously we can make it quite advanced by saying wait and then do X, Y, and Z, right? We can add further conditions. In this case, it wouldn't apply because obviously they haven't really used a card. Or we can simply send them a message basically with the link of the, so can you see here? So we can say, hello. Let me see if I can get the name, and then please use link to install card. Of course, you would write in a different way, whatever the tone is for your client. You can just say, this is the card that they need to add basically. And then that link gets sent to the customer via an SMS. Of course, you can do the same with email. You can most likely do with, even push notification. But of course, for something like this, it wouldn't work for push notifications. So in this case, you would use email or SMS. So this is one. Let's just do another one. So let's get rid of this. And I think we need to create a new one. So create automation, test 3. Okay, so we've got customer deleted as well. So if for some reason they delete themselves, that's a big one as well. So you got a new customer who joined, what can you do? A customer that's deleted, that means that's bad news. Most likely they're leaving. What can you do? This is like the ultimate do or die situation where the business needs to do everything they can do to make sure that that customer stays, because that's a big sign that I'm not going to come back to your business anymore. Then maybe it's a case of, okay, what action can we do? So let me just add this trigger so it shows us the action. We can send an SMS or an email with some sort of a comeback offer. So others, we have customer's birthday is today, and then we can even filter by X, Y, and Z. So the additional filters are very, very useful, and it makes it extremely powerful because you can really kind of dive into like a fine-tune your clients, your customers, who you want to send these communication to based on the balance, the device type, gender, maybe not, or maybe yes for some products or something, UTM tags. You can pretty much go crazy. Like I said, I don't want to dive too much into details in terms of the crazy workflows that we can do. And when I say crazy, the ones that are very strategic, that involves UTM. If they come from a certain UTM, then do this. If they come, so for example, you might want to reward somebody differently if they come from the website versus from the restaurant table, versus if they was on a flyer, as an example. So if it comes from a table stand on the restaurant table, the customer's already in the restaurant, so you might not want to give such a big discount. Whereas if this is on a flyer, you might want to do it in a certain way, So you can be very kind of strategic with it because of the filters and the conditions that are there available. So card installed is another trigger. So again, card installed, usually card installed, that means, okay, not only have they signed up, they've installed the card successfully, they're ready to pretty much come into the business, right? So that's a new customer. So you want to welcome them, you want to tell them how it works. And if you want to give them that little bit of a nudge, which was kind of for most verticals, it would work, is basically say, hey, come in before this time or do this, and here's something else for you, or here's something else that's happening this weekend, blah, blah, blah. Card installed, to me, it just says that's a new customer who is ready to come and visit my business. What else can I do? What else can I communicate to this customer for them to make that decision quickly, right? So card expired, coupon card, they expire, right? What then? Card has expired, or mostly coupon card, but it could be any other card. If it's expired, that means they can't use it anymore. Do you want to move them onto something else? Do you want to tell them about something else? What do you want to do? Card deleted, obviously we've so customer deleted, obviously we've been through it. Card deleted is a similar one. Actually, customer deleted is just, well, it's the same, but the card deleted, that means they've kind of uninstalled it from their phone, basically. Again, that should be like a big kind of wake up for the business and say, okay, wow, that customer's most likely not going to come back, or is there an issue? What do I need to do? Card issued, again, the difference between card installed and card issued. Installed is in their phone, issued is customer registered. Again, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Customer registered, and there's a successfully link created. Everything is there for the customer, ready to be installed. So that's the difference. Again, and that again makes it even more powerful because there's now more steps, and there's you can more fine tuning now depending on exactly where the customer is. you can say that's the message they need to see, kind of thing. Card scanned, what does that mean? That means they're in the business, right? They've scanned the card, they're in the business. What can we do? What communication? So obviously some things coming into mind is that, okay, now it means they're in the restaurant, they're definitely at least the first time customer, they're trying my product, services. Can I ask for a review? Can I ask for them to come back? Shall I wait and then ask for them to come back? Because I now know they have visited my business once, because that's the only way the card can be installed. They left a review. They've left a review. Do you want to give a thank you message? Do you want to give them a reward? Do you want to give them something? So you can really be strategic and think what can be done. Stamp count reached. So certain stamp has been reached. What do you want to do now? It's completed or partway or halfway. Like I was given the example before, a really powerful one is, okay, let's just say you set up a 10 stamp card reward system. Now it's been done already, set, but then it's been a few months and your customer or client has realized that, it's not working so much because they have to wait way too long before they get any rewards, and it's not really kind of motivating the customer to come. You can do something about it now, right? Maybe everybody who's on 3 do something, everybody who's on 5 do something, everybody who's on 7 do something, right? So this way now you're reactivating that customer base to actually take action and visit the restaurant more often. So again, as you can see, you can be very strategic. Point count reached, again, same strategy you can apply here. Reward count reached, same strategy you can apply here. Unused rewards count reached, again, if they're not used, you can remind them, hey, you've got rewards, come and redeem them. Moved to certain RFM, and that's a very powerful one. Again, just the RFM side, that's coming very, very soon. Obviously, you'll have to filter it out. So if they move on to certain RFM, it tells you something about the customer already, right? Then based on that, you do your communication. So let's see what are the actions here. So you can wait. So what is the wait scenario? Let's just say, as an example, card scanned, but you don't want to ask them for a review straight away. It doesn't make sense. Maybe you want to wait for a certain amount of time and then send them a message or send whatever. Or maybe you can do your own RFM in a way. Card scanned, wait a certain period, maybe a week or whatever. It could be a cafe as an example, and they're not in. Okay, send a notification. Conditions, of course, condition is more to do with pretty much the card itself. When was it installed? What device is it on? What's the serial number? What's the status of it? What is the UTM tag? What is who is the customer that it belongs to? How many stamps? When is the birthday? All that stuff basically. So these are the conditions you can have, and based on these conditions, now again, I mean, as a marketer, my mind just it's just blowing, and it's just the light bulb moments everywhere. Because there's so much you can do. But the best way to look at it now is there's so much flexibility. Every business is different. Every business has a different need. Every business is struggling with certain things, right? Now you can use all these triggers and action to say, okay, my client needs this, is what they need to work on. So what I need to do is build a workflow to combat this situation. And if I were to kind of wrap it up in a nutshell, basically say, what is this good for? How does this tool help? Is basically this. It's the unique needs of business. You are now able to create a solution for them based on your client's demand. And that's what this does. And that's why it's so unique and so powerful, as you may have seen with other companies as well, like GHL and Zapier and Make.com. Send emails, just send emails. Send SMS, just send SMS. Push notifications. This is a big one. Not only can you send that, you can also send the push notifications as well, which is unlimited and free, as you know. 2 more here. it's amazing. I didn't think it would be there, but it's here, and that is absolutely awesome. You can accrue and you can redeem as well, automatically. I mean, this one here, I can think of many ways of using this one, to give them, to reward them based on, maybe because they're an amazing customer, you want to give them more, or maybe because they're on the doubtful, maybe because somehow you've already realized they're not going to come, or they're on that RFM segment. Accrue, give them something, that if it's a reward card as an example, and on the reward you have 5 rewards, and they're on the doubtful, that you're gonna lose that customer anyway. It's not a bad idea then to give maybe the one of the highest rewards that you have. Accrue, give them those points, and that will be on their card. As a result, that reward will trigger. So these are the things I'm thinking about, in terms of making it very personalized for the client and the client needs, basically. In the restaurant, that's a big one. Definitely, that's a big one. Even in other verticals, it could work really well, because you're literally saying, this customer would have gone, and I have an automation in there that does everything, within its power to ensure that that customer is not lost automatically without anybody doing anything. That is magic to me. Redeem as well is there. So again, there may be some scenarios where this one is a bit more unique. I need to think about where it will be useful. But definitely there will be some scenarios, maybe certain stamp card is reached and then it's redeemed or something, but I need to think about that one. To be honest, I don't have a use case for this one yet, but I'm sure the developers thought of some things. And again, the stuff that I'm working on, I'm sure I'll find many things. So that's pretty much a full rundown of all the triggers and all the actions that we have. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. We're definitely going to be adding more and possibly even going down the route of, webhooks and things like that, so it connects with other systems. For example, DHL.
Definitely, of course. And guys, I just want to welcome you to join this building journey and try to create your own automation, share your feedback, share your thoughts, and don't hesitate to share your feature request, asking for additional triggers, additional events, and additional some customizations, filters, or everything else. Like today we discovered that it makes sense to quickly add RFM segments as a filter here. We'll already heard, thank you so much, will be delivered very soon. But we cannot expect all the use cases that you can imagine, and this is why I just want to invite you to join this building journey within your expertise and within your suggestion. We will take care about them and add all your requested features as soon as we can, of course. And definitely as a next step of development of this tool, we're going to add, first of all, incoming webhooks from third-party platforms to trigger something in Boomerang when something happened on the third-party side. And definitely then we're going to add the outbound webhook from our side to trigger something somewhere in outside of Boomerang. It means in some way it will be, just a small version of Make or Zapier or NA10, if you don't mind. Again, any automation workflows and ideas will be available, but with the deep integration with all the Boomerang features and possibilities that we already have under the hood. That's the main idea of this feature. So I'm pretty excited because 1.5 years it took us to build this stuff to present it to you today. And I'm so excited. I just can't imagine how many automations and how many your manual working hours we can save within this feature. I'm so excited about that.
Absolutely. Gary, do you have some questions? Shall we move towards some questions?
Actually, I saw a lot of questions about some use cases, how to, I don't know, how to send SMS, how to send email, something like this. But I have suggestion to let me share a link to our free community on School. And guys, you could move to the free School community and start sharing your ideas. You could try this automation flow builder and share your experience, and you could connect with each other. And also our support team could check the school community in first 1 to 3 days, and we will help with some automation with your question. We could collect your feedback, because yeah, it's very interesting product feature for us, for you. And I think we haven't so many time to deep dive in each cases right now and show on this webinar.
Yeah, I'd like to address two questions, I think, which will be very important. So one is, does it work with Go High Level? Yes. So the emails can go through Go High Level and the SMS as well. So that works. And of course, we have our own integration as well with Twilio and Mailgun, I believe. So if you have that one, that works as well. I think that answers most of the questions. And as for, like I said, as for the workflows, the scenarios, can it do this, can it do that, guys, the best advice I can give you, just dive in, just go in there, because it's just not going to be one, there's going to be so many, and just experiment with it. And absolutely, as Mike already suggested, Gary already suggested, we wouldn't know everybody's scenario. So if you have some unique ones, it'd be good for you to share that on the private school, on the communities, so we can pick it up and say, okay, well, let's get this one in as well. However, from what I can see, probably 90% is covered. The 10%, that can be worked on for sure.
Absolutely. So I think it's a time to invite Amit to stage and tell us about upcoming events, upcoming workshop next week, and maybe some kind of promotions that we have currently. Amit?
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. First of all, Kamal, it was a great explanation that you did today, and I think I'm pretty excited about this as well. I've been playing around with this automation, but again, I think we need to dive in and create some automation flow and then check yourself. Great. Actually, we will be doing a workshop from next week, and we are inviting everybody to be on the workshop, and it will be an amazing workshop along with me and Gary together. And we will be starting everything from the scratch with you guys. And not only that, there will be some offers. We will be playing Wheel of Fortune as well. It's a great game. We have some big winners as well in that particular game the last time. And we will be doing the workshop from next Tuesday. That is, Gary, what are the dates that we fixed for it?
Yeah, it's from 26th to 28th of August.
Yeah, great. So, guys, you can sign up and you will get the emails for it to sign up as well. And yes, why when we are doing a webinar, we should give you some offers as well to attend it, right? So yeah, we are coming up with an offer that is going to last till this Friday. That is for the agency unlimited. Again, right now it's the same offer with the value 3,000, but what we are going to give you with this particular value. The first thing is that you will get a full onboarding that is included within the plan. You will get unlimited sub accounts, and as an add-on, we are giving you a full white label website for free. Right now, if you look at the white label bundle that we have, the cost is around 3K. If you want to take your white label bundle and just get everything prepared to start a new business, I think you can do it. Right now we are providing 50% off on that as well. That is for 3,000 USD, but again we are giving it at 1,500 USD just till Friday, and it has everything that needed to be scaling your business. It has website, it has white label videos, presentation, proven ads, and funnels. I think that's a great deal. The third plan is for the quarterly. Right now, it is 33% off on the quarterly plan. Again, the same 3 subs, free onboarding will be there as well, back to back work with you, and the white label presentation along with it. And yes, on the unlimited plan, we are going to give you the access to the paid school community as well, in which we have been doing a lot of things, and I think Ariel will be there as well to guide you guys. Kamal is there. So yeah, join it, and it's a good opportunity to have that everything in 3000 USD. Anything you need, you can always connect with the sales team. You can connect with me. I'll be writing down my email address, and that's it from my side. Anything you want to add, Gary?
I want to mention that it's only 10 unlimited spots we have. Yeah,
Great.
and if you think about good investment before the autumn and before the winter, I think it's time, because 3K for unlimited and white label website for free. Yeah, it's an amazing offer actually.
Samkit is saying, why didn't we get access to white label videos? We already have subscription. Samkit, my friend, how are you? The thing is, Samkit, this is for the new clients, and that is why you do not receive it. But again, you can
can
get
buy
in
it.
touch with
Yes,
me,
Ankit,
and
of course. We have all the stuff. Currently, we have 11
Yeah.
of white label ready videos, where you just need to replace the Boomerang logo to your own, and this video will be ready to share with your existing and potential customers. They are amazingly good from my perspective, like Apple style, like we name it like this inside the team. It looks and sounds amazing.
And Samkit, you can connect with me. We will like to offer you some discount for it as well. No worries.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. We're so flexible and trying to be as friendly as Maxim with our existing clients to support you guys, because we want to see your success. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, looks and sounds like everything is covered. And Kamal, thank you for co-hosting. Gary, Amit, guys, appreciate your time. And please, all the attendees, I just want to ask you one thing. Please give me plus in the chat if you found this information helpful and you think that automation flow builder is a good feature that will help you to save the time and sell this product for a higher price point to your clients. Give me a plus. If you have a doubt around that, just give me a minus. I just want to see your reaction. Pluses are coming in. Everything is good. Cool. Again, I can't wait just to see new automations and templates that you guys are going to be sharing to each other. I want to learn from you, and I want to understand actually which elements of your marketing do you want to automate, guys. It's really curious to know, because you give us ideas, and on that ideas we build this product. It's so important for us. Thank you so much for your input.
I mean, this will definitely be a game changer for a lot of marketers. So I can't wait as well. I can't wait to see what workflows are built. Just very quickly, guys, one important question I think is asked is Hicham Abood. You're asking about the referral link. Look, there's some kind of technical limitation when it comes to the wallet cards, right? So because of that reason, it can't be in the front. However, there's a really good solution, and I thought it's important that you know about it, because that's, I think, something a lot of people struggle with. Now, when you send the SMS and email, the link is there. The link is dynamically, you can input it in the SMS or the email. So now what you can do is pretty much everybody who's on the program either downloads a coupon card or rewards, any of the cards, you can literally send them an SMS or an email with the referral link. It doesn't get easier than this, so that problem is kind of resolved now in a different way.
Yeah.
So yeah, wanted to address that.
The same thing actually within the feedback link, because it's also important. Right now, the product can't reward customers with additional bonus stamps and points for positive reviews that are shared on Google Maps. And to increase the number of reviews and just really contribute to the reputation management for this brand, you can also not only send push notification within the link, because as you know, this push notification is non-clickable and you cannot be navigated to the Google review request page, but you can send SMS and email as a follow-up additionally and get, hundreds of positive reviews on the map. And at the same time, you can reward your customers for positive reviews. It's not like manipulation. It's a good exchange and motivation for them to invest some time and share their experience with your brand. That's an amazing.
Yep, crazy things coming.
Yeah, we can do almost everything right now. Guys, thank you so much for your time. We are about, the time is up actually. Let's chat next week. Join us for the workshop from Tuesday to Thursday. Definitely, we're going to deep dive into this topic again and answer all of your questions. As you know, we are working so hard and working so deep during the workshop. Don't hesitate to sign up and join because it's completely free and for you. Thank you so much. See you next week and wish you all the best, guys. Take care.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Take care.
See
Bye-bye.
you all. See you. Bye.